Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yakuza 3. In the previous episode, we, continued to do sub-stories around Kamurocho. There's a lot of sub-stories in this one. And that's what we're going to continue to do here. Turns out I didn't have to do the normal one, the hard one was already available. But we gotta get a score of at least 1100. In order to unlock this sub-story.
Yakuza.
Now then, this one is different. Oh boy. Now you see the gray lines? If you can somehow get the crosshair onto them, which ain't easy. You can double up on the panels that you hit. Of course, that's also assuming you hit the ball. Ugh. Come on. Yeah! Now, unfortunately, the brown ones around the 5 mean that you can't get a double. You gotta hit the 5 directly. Yeah, this might take a couple tries. Okay, I'm hitting the swing button. Why is it not swinging? There we go. And once you get all of them lit up, then the special target shows up. Ugh. Really hate that the target thing is a hold and not a just a move. I'm wondering, would this be easier with mouse controls? Oh my god, it is so much easier with the mouse. I don't have to hold it in place. Why couldn't this be how it is on the controller? Well, I gotta work on the timing now. Okay, didn't cut quite enough, but now that I know I can just use the mouse instead, holy hell, this is gonna be so much easier. And it's gonna make the sub-story so much easier.
Yakuza.
Oof. Alright, that's fine. I can get plenty of practice in. Alright, there's the target. Which I missed. Well, technically I didn't miss the target, I missed the ball. Oh, come on. How is that too early? Or too late? Okay, well, that was way too late. Come on, don't do this to me again. Alright, got the points.
Yosh.
Okay, then. Pretty impressive stuff in there. You ever play pro? No. Never been in the pros. Well, you've got the eyes of a fighter. I like that. So, I'm wondering if you'll do me a favor. What is it? A man in a baseball uniform will be stopping by a little later. I'd like you to take him on. Why me? I'll pay you for the trouble, of course. Don't feel pressured, but I'd appreciate the help. Take your time deciding. Okay. That old man wants me to take on some guy in a baseball uniform. Can't say it's the strangest request I've ever gotten. Not by a long shot, though. Alright, so we're gonna leave. Gonna make a save. And here he is. Guy in a uniform. This must be who the old man was talking about. What's with you? What did you want? Oh, it's you. I heard you were hitting up a storm in there. Even better than me, they said. Which I find pretty outrageous. 10 years ago, I won at the high school nationals. Was the #1 draft pick and went straight to the pros. You really think you're better than me, old man? What are you so worked up about? I was in prison 10 years ago, so don't expect me to know who you are. What? Have you been living under an effing rock? Everybody's heard of me. Don't they have TV in jail? So you're a big shot pro ball player, are you? Shouldn't you be somewhere more important than getting toned up for the season? Shut up. I'm playing second string right now, so I don't have to worry about shit. Second string, huh? Okay, then. What the hell's that supposed to mean? I'm a professional. Why do I have to waste my time messing around with an amateur like you? You'd never beat me. Hey, I never said I wanted to challenge you. Oh, and if it sounds like I sound weird, it's because my allergies have come back. Shut up. This isn't about what you want. This is about me and what I need to do. You've got a big head there, kid. There's no way an old, inexperienced dude like you could out-hit a professional like me. Guess we won't know till we try. I just might surprise you. Then let's do this shit. We each get 10 balls and switch off after each one. Whoever ends up with the most points is the winner. Watch closely, old man. I can talk a big game, but I walk a bigger one. Yeah. You have to defeat him with 10 balls, and like he says, you swap back and forth with each hit. The way to do this is to set it up so that he hits the last panel, and that you get the special target. Let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Oh, also, the AI never hits doubles. Heh, I'll show you how it's done in the pros.
Yakuza.
Oof, that's taking out any doubles. Let's go for the 5. That gets us a couple of bingos. And I think I'm going to want to miss this next swing. Ugh, but that's going to get him several bingos. I don't know how much that special target is worth, or if he even goes for it. No, he doesn't. What a waste. Alright, he went for the 8s. Let's go for these 2. Ah, come on. Ugh. No more doubles. Let's go for... Honestly, the 6 or the 7 would be good either way. Alright, let's go for the 5, because it's the only one left. And I'm not even... Yeah, he can't catch up at this point, so it doesn't matter. He's gonna get one last bingo to really cement the victory. Or not. Ah well, doesn't matter.
Yosh.
More than doubled his score. How the F did that happen? I'm a professional baseball player, damn it. How How could I lose to an amateur?
Oh, yeah.
That's because your overconfidence got the best of you. Manager? Manager? I thought he was a random old man, but looks like something else is going on here. This guy's got stronger willpower than you. That's what it takes to win. No matter how many times he may lose, the man with the strongest willpower always comes out on top. You were the #1 draft pick, but your ego was so inflated by those credentials of yours that you were bound to lose from the start. Yeah, makes sense. I got so full of myself that I lost the will to play. Would you help me get back into shape, sir? That's my job, kid. Now get back to the stadium. Thanks for taking on such an odd request. You really needed that. That kid let his fame get to his head, and his effort went right out the window. But he's got what it takes to be an all-star. He just needed someone to beat him back into shape. I think that little batting session may have knocked some humility into him. We just hit a few balls in the batting cage. Whether it sinks in or not is up to him. Ain't that the truth? And by the way, would you be interested in a career in professional baseball? Well, that swing of yours, I can get you a nice deal, even at your age. I've got too many things to take care of, but I appreciate the offer. I understand. You must be a man of high stature in whatever it is you do. Oh yeah, I promised I'd give you something for your trouble. Please, take this. Spike bat? Well, I'd better be off to trading now. So long. Alrighty then, that's another one taken care of. The next one, we're not actually sure is what it is that needs to be completed for this one. It's either having to visit Love and Heart at least once, which I believe is actually the case, but we might also have to complete another sub-story. The guide I'm using isn't 100% certain. So, I'm just gonna do both. Alright, it is down there. Alright, fair enough. Alrighty then. Love and Heart Massage Parlor. Hello, sir. This is your first time here, right? Then allow me to explain the rules. Oil Massage is a minigame where you mash buttons to keep the gauge from going past the top or bottom. If it does, you lose the game. Gauge is divided into 5 parts. The higher the gauge goes, the more points you earn. For the most points possible by keeping... go for the most points possible by keeping the gauge as high as you can without letting it go past the top or bottom. If you make it to the end without letting the gauge go past the top or bottom, the finished gauge appears on the center of the screen. If you win if you fill up this gauge before the time runs out. Note that the gauge is harder to fill if you scored too few points earlier. Let's just go for the standard for right now. I hope you weren't waiting too long. My name is Ayaka Tsubaki. I'll be your massage therapist for this session. This way, please. Huh? What button was I supposed to mash? Okay, let's try that again just to be safe. Really wish I didn't have to sit through this again. Ew, the B button. Yeesh. Well, whatever. That should be more than enough. Alright, well, that should hopefully do it. Now we need to head to Bantam. Now, hopefully we don't need to do it because in order to get the other sub-story, we would have to complete 5 games of darts, specifically a 1, but, well, who knows. Nope. No, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to ignore you. Oh, nope, she's right here. Perfect. Maybe someone like me shouldn't. Oh. Wow, what a coincidence seeing you here. Huh? You talking to me? Of course, don't you remember me? She knows me somehow. Where did I meet her? Love and Heart. I remember you. You're Ayaka from the Love and Heart massage parlor. That's right. Oh, I'm so glad you remember who I am. Though I don't believe I got your name. Right, I guess I didn't give it to you. It's Kiryu. Kiryu-san? What a cute name. Here all by yourself today? Yeah. Would you mind if I sat with you for a bit? Go right ahead. Okay, cheers. Cheers. Say, this is the first time we get to properly chat. That's right. Before you were busy being my masseuse. Actually, the name of my profession is massage therapist. How's that different from masseuse? While both professions give massages to clients, my job at the shop is to use both massage and aromatherapy to soothe my clients' stress and worries. I had to study pretty hard to get licensed for my job. Sounds pretty tough. From how down you looked earlier, you could probably use some of that therapy yourself, huh? Huh? How'd you know? Oh, I must have been talking to myself again. You heard that, huh? Yeah. God, I'm so embarrassed. When I get lost in thought, sometimes I start mumbling all the things I'm thinking about. Heh. Oh, don't laugh at me. I know I might seem like a serious type, but I was really thinking hard about this. Sorry. You know, I got this feeling this first time we met, but you're surprisingly easy to talk to, Kiryu-san. You think so? You're so mature, too. I've always wanted to sit down and chat with you. I don't have a lot of mature, cool-headed guys like you in my life. Can I get your advice on something that's bothering me? You want my advice? Or do you have to leave soon? She did look pretty bothered. What should I do? Do not say not now, because that will end the story. Choose to hear her out. Yeah, I might not be able to help, but I'll try. Okay. I knew you were a nice guy, Kiryu-san. You think so? What's this I knew business? Well, whatever. Well, so there's this guy I'm really into. Problems with your love life, then. Go on. Yeah, I like him a lot, but I get the feeling that it's just not going to work out. That's so. Well, then. And we ought to ask all questions. What's he like? He's one of my clients. To be honest, when I first met him, I thought he was pretty scary. But after talking to him, I realized he was so kind and mature and relaxed. Sounds like a nice guy. Yeah, he's such a sweet guy. Glad to hear it. Just be careful. A lot of these sweet guys can turn out to be playboys in disguise. Oh. He did seem like he was used to being around women, so maybe there's some truth to your words. It's a possibility, but no, I'm sure he's not that kind of guy. Why's that? Sometimes he gives me this honest, straightforward look. It makes me believe that he's not the kind of guy who'd purposely hurt anyone. Man, she's really into him. Well then, what does he do for work? That, I don't know. You never asked? No. I thought maybe I shouldn't. Why's that? You think he's involved in something shady? I mean, maybe? From what I saw on his back, he's got to have a serious past. There's someone on his back. A tattoo, maybe? I think he's got some demons he's struggling with. And not to mention the burdens he's carrying. but that's the part about him that makes me swoon. I see. Well then, what do you like about him? Everything. Hey, don't just clam up, say something. Sorry, what was the thing that made you decide he's the one? The one that made me decide? Probably when I thought about how strong he was. He was so confident and sure of himself. I knew he'd protect me no matter what happened. Strong physically and mentally, then. Oh gosh, my heart's racing just talking about him. I'm starting to feel that drink, too. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Kiryu-san.
Hey, Kiryu-san. Hey, Kiryu-san. Yuya, what are you doing here? I come by here for drinks now and then. Man, who's that cutie with you? On a date? I'm jealous. It's not a date. I just happened to run into her here. Oh, come on. Don't be coy. I saw you two over there. You were really hitting it off. Were you listening in too? Yeah, sorry. I know I shouldn't, but when I saw you here with such a cute girl, I couldn't help but get curious. Anyway, so I heard what she was saying about that guy she likes. Don't you think she's talking about you, Kiryu-san? No, I don't think so. She's just opening up to me about something she's worried about.
Yeah.
Come on, that can't be it. I see what's going on here. I'm a host after all. See, some girl acts like they want to get advice, but really, what they're doing is trying to figure out how the other person feels about them. Is that so?
Oh.
Remember what she said earlier? First impression, scary guy. Honest, straightforward gaze. A back that hints at a serious past. Really strong. That describes you down to the letter, Kiryu-san. Plus, there's the way she looks at you. It's the exact same way a girl might look at her celebrity crush. Well, the way she's been talking to you, it doesn't seem like she's that inexperienced when it comes to romance. There's gotta be a reason why she's not coming out and telling you how she feels. What do you mean? Like some sort of secret she doesn't want you to know? For example, maybe she's a single mother or helping her parents pay off a ton of debt. She might just be curious about how you'll react to that secret of hers. It's how girls gotta do things sometimes. Oh, shoot. She's probably coming back soon. I'll back off. Good luck. See ya. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Kiryu-san, do you still have time? There's more I want to ask you about. Sure, I have time. Thank you. Right now, I'm not sure if I should tell him how I feel. Why's that? I'm afraid of what he might say. Oh, you're an attractive woman, Ayaka. Any guy would be thrilled to hear you are interested in them. You really think so? Aw, thanks, but there's something I still haven't told you, Kiryu-san. What's that? I was born a man. Huh? Wait, so you're transgender? Yeah. Ever since I was a kid, I felt like I was a girl. But my whole life, I had boy parts. It was really hard for me to live like that. Doctors sometimes call it gender identity disorder. Personally, I don't like the word disorder being used to describe who I am. I see. Is it the same thing as being gay? It's different. Being gay means you're attracted to people of the same sex. Being trans means your gender identity is different than the sex you were assigned at birth. Oh, I get it. You were born as a man on the outside, but on the inside, you felt you were a woman. That's right. I underwent gender reassignment surgery, so now my physical appearance matches the gender I identify as. I'm a woman through and through. Even so, I'm terrified of telling him. I'm scared he'll completely lose interest in me. There's no way I can come out and tell him. It's funny. I'm so in love, but I'm so scared of being in love. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is really shocking to hear. It must be difficult to come to terms with. No, not at all. Huh? Love is about accepting one another for who you are. It's not always easy to find someone who will, however. Everyone has obstacles they've got to deal with. Yours are just a bit bigger than everyone else's, Ayaka. Kiryu-san. I can't tell you how he'll react, but know this. If it doesn't go well, it's not your fault. It just means you weren't compatible, or it just wasn't the right timing for either of you. That's all. Just keep on keeping on, and one day you'll meet someone who's right for you. I sincerely believe that. Thank you. I feel a lot better about this now. No problem. Kiryu-san? What is it? I'm going to tell Kentaro-san how I feel. Wait, who's Kentaro-san? Oh, sorry, that's the name of the guy. Sorry, I guess I forgot to mention it earlier. Thank you so much for today. Oh, right, can I get your cell phone number? Sure. And saved. I'll text you what happens with Kentaro-san. And hey, if you're ever feeling exhausted, swing by the massage parlor anytime. How'd it go, Kiryu-san? I didn't get to hear everything she mentioned. Who's this Kentaro-san she mentioned? Oh, that's the guy she's crushing on. What? Weren't you just going on about how she was into me or something? Man, my read was totally off. Looks like I've got a ways to go before I'm a real host. There was one other important detail. She's a trans woman who was born as a man. Oh. Come on, Kiryu-san. You don't have to make up something like that to cover your ass. It's okay if you got rejected. Besides, if I didn't pick up on something like that, I'd really be a failure as a host. Well, you are. Well, you sure are a failure, then. You know, though, if someone like her came up to me and said she was interested, I'd definitely consider it. What a nice girl. Too bad for you, though, Kiryu-san. Yeah, really is too bad. Ah, man, look at the time. I gotta get back to work. See ya. Hey, hold up. Alrighty then. I imagine we'll probably get a message from her, but allegedly we will get a 50% discount in Love in Heart on the standard massage. Nope. Thank you for giving me advice. Afterwards, I told Kentaro-san how I felt. His response, well, we're dating now. He knew about my past already. Sounds like he overheard when I was talking about it to my manager at the shop. He told me he didn't know how to tell me about how serious he was about me. I'm so glad I got your advice, Kiryu-san. I'll treat you next time you stop by the shop. Alright. Alright, and now... Bullseye of Love. Play darts. Yeah, I don't have one. Darts Live. The annual card helps you keep track of your dart results. We give them away free to our customers. Don't forget to use it before you play the game. If you look at the card, you'll notice you can set the player name displayed during games, so please take a moment to do that. Okay. Just gonna go with Kiryu. Okay, you're all done. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now enjoy your game of darts. You can play one of our employees if you'd like. Sure. 01. 301. Alright then. How to play 01 games. Players attempt to reduce their score from a fixed number until they reach exactly 0. You bust if you go under 0, at which point your opponent gets to play. Your points will revert to whatever they were when the round started. First player to reach exactly 0 at the end of the assigned number of rounds wins. If neither player can reach 0 during the allotted rounds, the player with the fewer remaining points is declared the winner. In 01 game, both bullseyes and double bullseyes are each worth 50 points. I wish you the best of luck, sir. Okay.
Yakuza.
Jeez, this. Yeah, no, I don't think it'll matter if I use mouse and keyboard or anything else. This is not gonna be fun. Because there's no real way to gauge where the dart's gonna go. Not to mention the controls of trying to flick the right stick don't always seem to work all that well. Ugh. I think it's trying to tell me which ones I need to hit in order to win this. Come on. Triple 17 in order to get that. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeesh. And now I gotta do 4 more of those. Alright, that's all 5 games done. Yeesh. Psst. Hey you. You here to play darts, man? Or you? The name's Masaki. Listen, you see that girl over there? It took a lot for her to go out with me, so now I gotta make sure I impress her. Please, if you could just lose a game of darts against me, I'll definitely make it worth your while. I promise. Alright. Well, alright, I guess I could stand a game. Thank you so much. Could you come over here for a sec? Good night, John. This guy wants to play darts, so I'm just gonna have a quick round with him, okay? Oh, okay. I didn't know you could play darts, Masaki-kun. Sure I can. I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty famous for it around these parts. Anyhow, I better go get ready. Gotta check the shafts and flights and stuff. I'll be right back. Excuse me, but did he ask you to lose on purpose? You're pretty sharp. He probably just wants to show off. That's what he always does, and I'm kind of sick of it. Would you beat the pants off him? Maybe that'll teach him a lesson. Oops, he's coming back. Don't forget what I said, okay? You get a bigger reward if you beat him. My darts are ready for action. How about you? Ready to get started? We'll play a game of 01. Ready? Let's go. Oh, 501, huh? Okay. The controls for this are so shit. Oh, and it's 10 rounds. You know what? I don't care if I win or lose. I just want this sub-story to be over. It's like there's no telling where the darts are gonna go. Not to mention the flick doesn't always respond. Of course, AI doesn't have to worry about that. Way. Come on. Oy. Come on. Throw the dart! Okay, tied it up. Alright, well, that's something at least. But odds are he's going to beat me. Unless I do as the game says and gets the certain... Okay, I'd have to get a double 18 to win in one shot. Or I just get two 18s. Please. Please. Ugh. Why did he go for the 20? 15's on a completely separate area. Come on. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, well, if he busts on this, which it's looking like he's going to, then I win. Nope. Because of course the AI is able to pull it off, because they don't have to worry about shit controls. Ugh. Ha, you see that, Kane-chan? What you think? I'm a darts wizard. Yep, you sure are. Thanks a lot. I think you just made this a night to remember. Here's the reward, I promise. Don't say a word, just take it. Yay. Come on, Masaki-kun, let's go. I'm getting hungry. Alright. How about we go to a restaurant I visit all the time? I bet you'll love it too. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks again for all your help. Fuck you. Whatever. I tried. I'm not gonna go through playing all of that again. Considering my last save was when I started this episode. So, whatever. Alright, give me a moment. I'm gonna go through, see if I've gotten all the sub-stories. Okay then, so except for the hostesses, I've gotten everything except for Death Bowler. I'm gonna go and try to get another score of 200 again, but, you know, no guarantees. Alright, I tried. Couldn't get the 200. Just gonna have to be something I tried to do off camera. But for the time being, sub-stories are essentially done. So let's see if we can't get some story going. That means heading for Millennium Tower. I don't know how I managed to get some of these sub-stories first time around. I mean, obviously I managed it because I know I took on the... well, what you typically get for taking on all the sub-stories.
よく来たな、桐生。
柏木さん。
あまり時間がない。お前とはいろいろと話しておかなければならないことがある。
はい。
今日の幹部会のことだ。
ああ、どういうことや。四代目呼び戻すやと。
そうだ。今6代目が現場を離れたら登場界の基盤が揺るぎかねん。ここは最悪の事態も想定し、他の組織も承服する人間に登場界を任せるのが先決だ。
何やと？
私は賛成です。
峰おのれ。
神田の兄貴、ここは桐生4代目に出張ってもらうのが最善の策です。
何やと？
頭、俺は6代目と直接杯を交わした間柄です。本来なら何があっても大悟さんに戻ってきてもらいたい。ですが、近江連合やその他の組織のこともあります。ここは早急に他の組織が納得できる代行を立て、大悟さんの帰りを待つしかないと思います。
うん。
今さら何言うとんじゃ。国道が頭取られて落ち着いとる場合か。株ばっかりやった頭おかしいとんちゃうか。おお峰。
俺も神田と同じ意見です。極道だったらまずやることは後目のことよりも返しが先でしょう。
浜崎。
頭、俺が仕入れた情報じゃ会長跳ねたのは風間のおじきによく似た男と聞きましたが。
浜崎お前それほんまか。どういうこっちゃ。
6代目の側近の話だと、大悟が会長室で撃たれた時、部屋にいたのは風間の親父によく似た男だったらしいが。
まあ一度死んだはずのおじきが生き返るわけもありません。 別の人間だとは思いますが、頭、なんかご存知なんじゃないですか？
いや、俺も全く見当がつかない。
どちらにしても今登場会がすべきことは、会長を撃った男を捕まえて誰が戦争を仕掛けたのかを探ることでしょう。四代目桐生さんを戻すのはそれからでも良いのでは？
いや、それは違う。今は早急に登場界の足場を固めることが先決です。直系99団体桐生さんを代行に立てて一枚岩になっていかないと組織は崩壊してしまう。
桐生ってなんやねんお前。そんなに桐生に跡目渡したいっちゅうんやったら、いっそのこと俺が桐生の首取ったるわ。
神田、お前。
頭、この際やから言うときますわ。うちら三代目錦山組、桐生の下に入んのはお断りや。初代も先代も桐生にやられたいうこと、うちら錦山組は忘れてへん。
だがそん時お前は強姦罪で無所の中だっただろうが。
じゃがじゃボケが。とにかく桐生の首取る理由、錦山組にはあるんじゃ。こうなったら桐生ぶっ殺してわしが登場界の跡目になったる。桐生は登場界の敵じゃ。わしの手で桐生の首取ったら。
それは聞き捨てならない話だな。
ああ、
桐生さんとやり合うのは構わない。だが錦山組に登場界の跡目渡すわけにはいかねえってことだねえ、頭。
何を言っているんだ。今跡目の話なんかしている場合か。
でも頭は桐生さんを呼ぼうとしている。俺も神田と同じでそれには反対なんですよ。
浜崎、
このまま桐生さんが代行に座ればそのまま7代目に復帰ということもある。お前もそれは嫌だろう、峰。もう一人の幹部の意見も聞きたいね。真島の兄さんよ。あんたも本部の若頭補佐だ。何か喋ってくださいよ。
アホくさ。
ああ、
俺は別にどうでもええ。あんたらで好きにやってくれや。
どういうことや。
風間のおっさんの亡霊探すもよし、桐生ちゃんとドンパチするのもよし、好きにせえ。そうや、一言言うとくわ。喧嘩すんのは結構やが、もしうちの島に入ってきたら、そん時は怪我するだけじゃ済まへんで。
真島。
ほな。桐生ちゃん、えらいことになったで。
そんなことが。
すでにお前がカムロ町に戻ってきたことを知っている組もあるだろう。特に神田の動きには気をつけろ。
はい。
おそらくそれぞれの組がそれぞれの行動に出る。俺は神田の動きを抑え、一刻も早く大悟を撃った男というのを突き止めるつもりだ。
その件ですが、実は
Last night, the man in this sketch shot the patriarch of the Udo family down in Okinawa. A guy by the name of Nakahara.
Nani?
And you're sure this is what the attacker looked like? I didn't believe in myself at first, but the girl who watched it all go down drew this afterwards. Which means the 6 chairmen and this Nakahara were assaulted by the same man. Pieces are all falling into place. What do you mean? More likely than not, Daigo's involvement in the Okinawa deal is what led to his being attacked. You mean the resort? Yes. As you're well aware, the Tojo aided the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transportation in acquiring the land necessary to build Minister Suzuki's proposed resort. Right, but Daigo told me you guys backed out, that the government was trying to negotiate with the locals instead. They were, but it seems someone else has started scooping up the land. There must be another party involved in all this. Speaking of, the man in that sketch didn't just shoot Nakahara. He also stole the deed to his land. What? I'd bet the man showed up asking for the deed, then put a bullet in Nakahara when he refused to hand it over. Then it's safe to assume the assault on the 6th chairman was for the same reason, specifically for the land your orphanage rests on, Kiryu. So Daigo knows who these people are. In all likelihood, yes. The truth of it is, that resort deal could have brought massive cash flow into the Tojo clan. Minister Suzuki was eager to remind us of that fact at any possible moment. But Daigo was firm in his resolve. He refused? Why? I think you know. It was because of your orphanage, Kiryu. Once he learned you would be evicted and your kids would lose their home, he washed his hands of the whole thing. So he put himself in harm's way to keep us safe. Where is he now? Somewhere safe. I checked him into a hospital. Which one? I think it's best you don't know. I can't have you going there and risk someone following you. You'll just have to trust me for the time being. I can do that. How's he doing, though? Balancing on a knife's edge at the moment. The next week or so will determine which way he falls. Right.
だが、もしこの絵の男が犯人だとして、どうやって沖縄と東京の移動を？
中原が撃たれたのは昨日の4時過ぎ。大悟が撃たれた時間が6時半ごろ。差し引いて2時間半。
沖縄東京間は飛行機でもそれくらい時間がかかる。どうやったって空港から東上海に来る時間はないんだが。
これは
停電か？変だな。カムロ町の明かりはついてるみたいだ。
柏木さん、柏木さん。
桐生、この男とつながってるやつを探し出せ。
つながってる。
多分そいつは沖縄のリゾート開発の裏で利権を狙ってる。そいつは東上海に。
東上海内部の人間ですか？
そいつを探し出せ。いいな。
はい。柏木さん、柏木さん。
Alrighty then. Well, I think that is a good point to end it off as we are out of time for this episode. Heck of a thing to end off on. Well, at least we finally got the story moving, I guess. But anyways, with that, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.